Okay, so I'm gonna be showing my Sokoban scaffolded project today. Let's start off with the color viewer. Top left is of the image is 00. Yeah, I can't get it exactly 00, but yeah, you can see that it's gonna be there. Yeah, and top I minus 100 from the actual mouse viewer. So there it is. It's all 255 here because it's all white. And yeah, changing colors and stuff, you know. Alright, Sokoban loader. The most interesting thing I did, I think, was just checking with a dictionary for, you know, counts of colors. So it checks here if the distance in 3D is under 50, we count it as a color, and we put in the count here. And at the end, if it's like if there's tan and blue in the same thing, that means it's a player. Yeah, I just hard coded that, but you know, it's whatever. Because sometimes you detect tan in like walls, so I tried to do that by just having a tan and blue. Yeah. And for the rest, because we're only detecting for one color really. If it's more than 4,000, it's a block. If it's less than 4,000 but still more than 0, it's a target. So, you know, 1 here, 2 here, target. And for walls, I just put both as walls because walls don't have a block and a target. But yeah, other than that, if it's not, it's empty. And Sokoban player, the most interesting thing is like, you know, undo when it's already the code tells us how to do it. I mean the write up. I just reset it, delete the moves by 1 from the last move, and reset the step count and simulate the key presses again. I have this in the actual on key presses as well here. If it's not like, you know, the shortcut, or if it's not you, and if it's not you, because if it's you, it'll do this. Right, and next is moving the player as a step count. Obviously, checks if it's legal. If it's not a block or a wall, it moves there right away. If it's a block and not a wall, it checks here if moving that block is legal. It returns true and moves the player while also moving the block before here. If it's not legal, nothing happens because it returns false. This doesn't run. Go back, you know, go back up to on key press. Yeah, and let's see. Playing there, you know, pushing blocks in, stuff to the targets. And if I press the shortcut key there, works. If I reset it, and I'll show you the undos. There it is. And I reset it. If I go to other levels, the step count resets, and I move around like that, reset there. Yeah, and if I go back to the one I came before, like all the blocks reset as well. So yeah, quite seamless. And also, I also try to make every map a square. You know, if you do it without adding in these like things, it'll look kind of stretched out. So I solved that by adding empty spaces and columns, and some of the maps I added rows instead of columns. And yeah, and that's how I solved that. Here I added rows here and there, so it looks more like a square. Hopefully that makes for better playing. Yeah, there's my Sokoban. Okay, so I forgot to show you that I forgot to make this work. So yeah, block over target changes color, makes it more intuitive. I would show you violet, but I'm not good enough at Sokoban to do that. Yeah, so hopefully this convinces you that it works for violet as well. Yeah, thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.